The black and gold brand is red hot here in Orlando, Florida. This is NXT. For the first time since returning to NXT at TakeOver Homecoming, NXT North American Champion and Undisputed Era member, The Miracle Mike Kanellis, will be in action in our main event against a fan choice selected opponent in the YouTube community tab. And that man is none other than the Velveteen Dream. That's right, you chose it. It's going down for the first time ever. It's Mike Kanellis versus the Velveteen Dream. But before they clash in the NXT Championship Showdown on the next edition of NXT TV, we will hear from both Adam Cole and the NXT Champion Ricochet. And following the Ricochet interview, we will reveal the stipulation also voted on by the viewers in the YouTube community tab. All this and more on this edition of NXT TV. And we don't have to wait too much longer for some in-ring competition, kicking things off with Mr. High Tension himself and former Cruiserweight Champion, Akira Tozawa.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Kobe, Japan, weighing in at 156 pounds, Akira Tozawa.
Attempted to leave his mark on the main roster of the WWE, recently returned to NXT to seek competition and forced them to step up their game with high intensity. But the task he has been granted this evening might not be rainbows and butterflies, because his opponent has undergone quite the shift in attitude since having his jaw shattered a number of weeks ago. Recently reunited with a man he has his fair share of history with, EC3 is indeed here to change the effing game.
And his opponent, accompanied by Drake Maverick from Palm Springs, Florida, weighing in at 231 pounds, EC3.
Ethan Carter III, flaked by long-term family friend and once upon a time blood rival Drake Maverick after dispatching Jack Gallagher last week on NXT TV in a grueling street fight. Carter has undergone some quite the change, no longer greeting people in the back, feeling entitled because of who his family was in the business long ago. EC3 is a completely different man since recovering from his broken jaw, and I have a feeling Drake Maverick in his ear will further inflate this man's ego. Speaking of that street fight, gentleman Jack Gallagher, we haven't yet to hear an update on his medical condition following that brutal assault. It went from a fair share street fight, even though these two despised each other, but we have yet to receive an update, and hopefully we will get that sometime within the week. The tone and the demeanor of the fans towards this man has completely changed, and I have no words to say. 15 minutes on the clock. A win tonight could place any man in high contention for a future championship opportunity. Here we go. Carter nonchalant towards Tozawa, and Tozawa not phased, but he might be phased by that high knee. As I've stated, the demeanor of EC3 has changed ever since that man of few words at the moment, Drake Maverick, appeared on the stage last week with that drop kick, taking Tozawa's head clear off. Oh, and another knee to the side of the face, forcing Tozawa to clutch his nose. It might have connected with the bridge of his nose in the corner. Splash by Carter. who, believe it or not, is a former world heavyweight champion in his own right, prior to coming to NXT, feuding with the likes of Matt Hardy, Drew McIntyre, Bobby Lashley, just to name a few. Carter has him up. Oh, he took his head off with that back elbow. Tozawa is known for high intensity, but I'm starting to believe he wasn't prepared for this level of intensity from EC3. Oh, stomping him in the corner like he's a water bug. I can confirm that sometime this week we will hear from Drake Maverick as Tozawa tries his best probably to stay in this fight. But nope, there he does. He's trying to stay in this fight, trying to keep EC3 level, and hopefully Maverick can shed some light on this resurfaced relationship with EC3 as Tozawa is starting to feel it a bit. Oh! Carter taking him down. Don't you turn your back. He might have knocked him out cold. Oh! Face locked. STO. Carter's not going to let him rest one bit. And EC3 wants to put the finishing touches on Tozawa. Oh! Knee strike. Has him up in his clutches. 1%. With the 1%, Ethan Carter III is victorious in dominating fashion on NXT TV. Tozawa couldn't even get out of first gear. EC3 was dominating, but that move right there, the TKO dubbed the 1%, was more than enough to put away Mr. High Tension and award Ethan Carter III the victory on NXT TV.
Here is your winner, EC3.
I have to admit his confidence has increased, and Tozawa was the sacrificial lamb, and it looks like Carter's not done just yet. Might have this man's attitude changed. No. 1%. Much to the dismay of the NXT universe, hopefully Drake Maverick spilled the beans about all of this. Adam Cole is hell-bent on fulfilling his proclamation that the Undisputed Era will be draped in gold.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Anaheim, California, Candice LeRae.
Right now, we are about to be draped in some women's division competition on NXT TV as Candice LeRae makes her NXT debut, and the crowd here in Full Sail is showing their love for the former First Lady of PWG. But speaking of first, the woman that she has the daunting task of facing is the woman who made her shocking NXT debut last week by attacking Toni Storm.
And her opponent from Chemung, New Jersey, Sonya Deville.
As I've stated, Sonya Deville assaulted NXT Women's Champion Toni Storm, who has been given the week off to rest up her injured leg. But the question that has yet to be answered is, what's her relationship, if any, is with the Queen of Spades, Shayna Baszler, who many believe lured Toni out here only for her to be assaulted from behind by Deville. DeVille is an expert in judo who was placed on WWE's radar back in 2015, and I'm certain that tonight she looks to send a message courtesy of Candice LeRae, but LeRae is no slouch. 15 minutes on the clock for this matchup. And here we go. Oh, straight to the knee. Shades of how she took out the knee of Toni Storm last week, and nothing more is known of DeVille other than that as she continues the assault on that left leg. And again with the stomp. But she's taking it to that knee, which most likely proves she did her homework, because Candice LeRae has been known for her high-octane offense, which requires full use of all of her limbs. Oh, DeVille's showing a sickening obsession with taking apart the leg of Candice and not showing a care in the world. Oh, the referee might have to step in there. Candice, her leg, she's clutching that knee. Oh, a straight shot. Oh, Candice tried to block, but no, Candice not going down without swinging. Bad leg and all. Oh, a kick to the back. Back elbow. Oh, and a spear. That was short-lived with that sickening spear. Oh, no. And again, she's targeting the leg. The mixed martial art is taking her time as Candice is writhing in pain right now. It looks like she's just toying around with Candice, and that proves my point. Repeated shots to the injured leg. Sonya knows she got this one in the bag, but she insists on slow and painful instead of quick and easy. Sending her off the rope, ducking out of the way. Oh, to the face. DeVille might have just cleaned LeRae's clock. DeVille has made her intentions known. No. Triangle armbar. Candice might have a bad leg, but she does not have a weak heart. And that proves my point as she fights out of the triangle. Trying to shake the cobwebs a bit. LeRae has something else in mind. Oh no, DeVille breaks free. Spear! DeVille might have just broke her in half. She has that devilish look in her eyes. And LeRae is just... Oh, roundhouse kick. Candice LeRae is out cold. People tend to wonder the situation between DeVille and Baszler. I am seeing the same mentality of sorts, and it might be just as dangerous, just like that. Look at the ankle lock to the bad leg. Candice is trying to fight through the pain. She's trying hard, damn, to fight through the pain, but she can't any longer. Sonya Deville picks up the victory via submission. An impressive debut for the Jersey Devil. Taking a look back at the closing moments. Oh, that roundhouse kick, more like a knee directly to the face of Candice, was the beginning of the end for LeRae. But that move right there, the ankle lock, was the final nail on this match. And despite trying to fight, Candice had no other choice but to give it up and tap to the ankle lock.
Here is your winner, Sonya Deville.
And speaking of Shayna Baszler, the Queen of Spades is out here looking impressed. But what is this relationship here between these two? Toni Storm has been given some time to recover from TakeOver and last week's assault. But what is this? This unique relationship, what ties do they have with each other? And you know, Baszler is highly impressed as she, Bianca Belair catches Shayna off guard. KOD on the stage. Payback for being choked out by Baszler last week. Sonya rushing to the stage as Bianca blows her a kiss and shows her handiwork, but before she walks away, what else is going to happen here tonight? Both the champion and challenger sound prepared for the pending NXT Championship match on the next edition of NXT TV, and the results are in for the match stipulation for next week's championship match. And by popular demand, it will be Adam Cole challenging Ricochet for the NXT Championship in a 60-minute Iron Man match. Both men have exactly 1 week to train because they will go to war for 60 minutes. The one with the most falls will leave as the NXT champion. That's next week, but now it is time for our main event of this broadcast, the Velveteen Dream going one-on-one with the NXT North American Champion, the Miracle, Mike Kanellis, and the Dream. Wait a minute. Mike Kanellis is not going to wait. He's on the assault of the Dream, who still has a banged up knee from TakeOver Homecoming. Oh! Chair shot off the skull. We need someone back there to handle this right now. Kanellis possibly looking to hurt Dream and basically damage this match before it even begins. Oh, no. Suplex through the table. The impact of his back on the concrete. We need some help for Dream, but is this match still going? He's only been here a short period of time, but Mike Kanellis didn't want to wait too long to embrace the attitude of the Undisputed Era. Is he okay? Is Dream okay?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Maria Kanellis from Boston, Massachusetts, weighing in at 205 pounds, the NXT North American Champion, Mike Kanellis.
He was once in NXT a number of years ago as a part of the Kingdom as Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions, and have since shifted on his own and made a name for himself before returning to the Black and Gold brand. But who will be his opponent, since Dream is being tended to by the officials as we speak? And of course, these two doesn't have a care in the world, which is downright disgusting. Clearly, nothing has changed between these two ever since their first run a part of NXT. The fans here in Full Sail are not pleased with this duo, and rightfully so. Hopefully we'll have an update on Dream, the Velveteen Dream, as soon as possible. And oh, wait a minute. That's right, Paul Heyman is the general manager. What's happening to Rey Mysterio? Our main event is still happening, but with a different opponent. Kanellis thought he was getting out easy tonight, and despite Rey Mysterio being close second, he has been MIA recently, but the third choice is just as good. The man with the lumbar legacy, Cedric Alexander.
And his opponent from Charlotte, North Carolina, weighing in at 200 pounds, Cedric Alexander.
Cedric Alexander was incredible, a part of 205 Live, and tonight he has the opportunity in the main event of NXT to get one up on the Miracle, Mike Kanellis, who is not happy with the fact that he now has to compete as planned. The plan may have backfired thanks to Paul Heyman. The crowd showing their strong support for the leader of the lumbar legacy. 20 minutes on the clock for our main event. Can you imagine a victory over the North American champion? What that would do for Cedric Alexander. We'll find out. Here we go. Alexander not backing down because he knows this is his moment. Oh, Kanellis with a shot to the face. But Alexander is not going to back down and not going to go down so easily with that spinning kick. Pierces elbow in the corner. Followed up by the springboard or phenomenal forearm. Alexander is red hot right out of the gate. He has the North American champion reeling, and that is sure to do more damage mentally as Alexander sent him crashing to the floor the hard way with that lariat. Cedric Alexander on the outside already. No rest for the wicked. Moonsault. Oh no, Mike sidesteps him, causing him to crash hard. Kanellis looking to unleash his anger on Cedric Alexander because he probably thought he was going to get a forfeit victory over Velveteen Dream. But that's just not the case because there were two other options. Oh! Did you hear that impact? Oh, face first off the ring post. But that changed. His plan already changed for Mike Kanellis, courtesy of the NXT General Manager. Referee at the count of 6. Mike taking his time as Maria is barking orders, telling him to stay on him. That love power has been replaced with ruthless action as that net breaker connect. Mounting more damage to the head after forcing Alexander to kiss the ring post. Clothesline in the corner. He might not have gotten his wish, but the miracle will not let this change in opponent shift his focus that much. Oh, Alexander moves out of the way. Super kick. Cedric Alexander will not be denied to the top. Frog splash. No, Kanellis got the knees up at the very last moment. Boot to the face. Kanellis knows he's in a fight right now, and he will do whatever it takes to keep it in his favor as the backbreaker connects. That knee to the side of the face. Kanellis looking to pick up a win since becoming champion at TakeOver. Barely a 1 count. And Kanellis is staring at the official, believing that should have been a faster count. Oh! What a shot. A closed fist to the side of the cranium. Alexander off the ropes. Kanellis ducks. Oh, and an elbow to the side of the head. He didn't get much, but he got enough to floor the lumbar legacy. Scoops him up. Walking him. Oh, power slam. As if he wants to slam his chances of victory tonight. Kanellis to put this one away here. No. Mike could change his mind. And that brought a smile to the face of his wife, Maria. Mike now winding it up. Discus punch with that tape fist adding intensity to the impact. Cedric is counting stars at this stage. Mike is now feeling it as he is not done with Alexander. Into the corner. Scoops him up to the top rope. Oh, look at the power of the North American champion. Crucifix slam. Mike Kanellis on the cusp of putting away Cedric Alexander in his NXT TV reappearance since returning. No, not just yet, as he's still not finished with Alexander. Cutter continuing the punishment. And of course he's not done trying to choke the life out of Alexander. I've just received word in my headset that Velveteen Dream is still in the trainer's room after that scare when he landed on the concrete after being put through a table by Mike Kanellis, who was showing off to the fans here at Full Sail. Kanellis is stalking Alexander, looking to inflict more punishment with the net breaker again. Alexander is in serious trouble, and the Miracle is enjoying himself fondly. Despite showing some sort of offense, Cedric Alexander is showcasing his heart by not wanting to stay down. Oh, there's his receipt. The super kick by the North American champion. Maria shouting, send a message And he is doing just that, not only for the Undisputed Era, but for himself as the North American Champion with the cutter again. Kanellis now going to the top, looking to throw caution to the wind, but first rubbing it in the face of the fans here in attendance. Oh! Alexander got the knees up, proving that he still has some fight left in him. Alexander looking to pull out a miracle of his own, full Nelson face buster. Alexander looking to pick up an upset over the North American Champion. Oh! Maria looking to throw Cedric off his game. Shake her off like the leech that she is, Cedric. Cedric going for the flying clothesline, but Mike ducks, and now he's looking for the same move that brought him the North American title. Miracle Road! Oh, the official saw the foot under the rope, and that might have angered both Mike and Maria. Oh! Cedric has a gash over his right eyebrow, and the official might have to step in and try to stop the bleeding because blood in the eyes is no joke. Russian leg sweep. Mike is now in a whole nother gear. He has him up, and he plants him, looking to put this one away. And again, a twist of fate, as Alexander's foot was under the bottom rope, and the official started the count, but was in perfect position to break the count. Kanellis is starting to get pissed off, and he has him up. Metallic driver. 2. Mike Kanellis has picked up the victory for his return match on NXT TV.
Here is your winner, Mike Kanellis.
You cannot take anything away from Cedric Alexander. He put up one hell of a fight, but Mike Kanellis, with his wife Maria at his side, was on top of their game, and the North American Champion has solidified his spot in the Undisputed Era and has opened eyes of the people as champion as he celebrates with his wife. Oh, wait a minute. On the stage, Velveteen Dream is okay, and he looks pissed off, and rightfully so. Dream full speed ahead towards the man who took him out in the backstage area. Oh, and a boot to the face. The Miracle stopped the momentum dead on. He's loading him up again. Discus fist to the face. You can clearly see Dream is hurt and is probably out here against doctor's orders. Kanellis now looking to choke the life out of the Velveteen Dream, much to the dismay of the fans here in attendance. Oh, no. He's not done yet. Super kick! Rubbing it in the face of the fans because this is the match they clearly wanted to see. And I hope... Oh, he almost attacked the official. And I hope something happens. I hope this match actually happens sometime soon. But he's not done again. Oh, shot to the face. Oh, shot to the injured midsection. Miracle Road. The rolling cutter. The Miracle has caused the Dream to be over on this night.